Titan X heads to the former city of Godzilla and Muto's battle in San Francisco. In Episode 4 of Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2, we are taken to an operation to prevent Titan X from landing in urban areas, specifically in the former site of the Godzilla vs. Muto battle in San Francisco, making the military panic. They deploy dozens of naval fleets and fighter jets to block it. At that time, Titan X was detected approaching an island guarded by Monarch, and there were two surfers who had illegally gone down to the beach. After being warned, Titan X indeed approached and destroyed the Monarch ship. Similarly, the two surfers were attacked by the Scarabs heading toward Titan X. From here, the incident reached Outpost 18. The Monarch ship now taken over by Apex because they have more advanced Titan detection technology. They estimate that Titan X will head to San Francisco, precisely the former location of the Godzilla and Muto battle in 2014. Tim, as the current head of Monarch Outpost 18, must immediately contact the government, so the military is ready to intercept Titan X within 23 hours before Titan X actually lands in San Francisco. Meanwhile, Lee Shaw, Keiko, Hiroshi, Kentaro, and Mei have arrived in Florida for an operation to find the Gamma Simulator or Titan Frequency Mimic previously stolen by Apex. They also received news that Titan X will soon head to San Francisco. Therefore, the search for the Gamma Simulator must be expedited so the device can prevent Titan X from hitting the city. The operation begins. Mei, who had previously returned to work at Apex, creates a fake radiation signal so all workers in the Apex office leave before Lucia, the head of Apex, arrives. This is done so as not to mess up the search for the Gamma Simulator. Meanwhile, Kate, who is lost because she still feels guilty over the death of her students during the Godzilla incident, is still acting like a drunk person and is getting closer to the former Godzilla incident location. But when she falls in, whatever she sees there makes her snap out of it a little. Since San Francisco is on high alert, all residents are evacuating. There, Kate accidentally meets one of her students who survived the Godzilla incident because she saved them. The student's mother is very grateful to Kate. From this, Kate realizes she has saved people. And since she inherited Monarch, she realizes she can save more people in the future. So, after that incident, Kate asks her mother for permission to return to Monarch. At the Apex building, Lee Shou and the others successfully enter the CCTV room. They split up. Hiroshi and Keiko go to the basement to take the Gamma Simulator, while Lee Shaw and Kentaro stay in the CCTV control room to tell Mei which doors need to be opened. On the other hand, Tim is increasingly pressured as Titan X gets closer to San Francisco, while the US Navy and Air Force are heading to the interception site. Suddenly, for some reason, the Apex members leave without bringing their tracking devices. Tim asks why. They answer that the tracking of Titan X is finished and it will definitely head there. Apex's task now is to wait for Titan X's corpse and study it because they will get a large reward from its killer. Tim cannot stop them. Besides, Tim doesn't like them interfering on this Monarch ship. Now back to Mei as she opened the last door for Keiko and Hiroshi. Lucia arrived and realized the radiation warning was a false alarm. Mei had to distract Lucia from her computer to avoid being caught. Lucia then spoke with Mei to explain Apex's true goal, showing her a secret room with a leafwing fitted with a neck control device. For a moment, the leafwing obeyed Lucia before turning wild again. Lucia needs Mei because only she can program the control codes for Apex's creatures to ensure long-term dominance. When Mei worked with Apex previously, everything went smoothly. But after she rebelled and deleted her codes in Season 1, Apex's control failed to last. Now Apex wants Mei to help implement this control tool on something much larger, the Titans. This is the precursor to Mechagodzilla's creation in the 2021 Godzilla vs. Kong movie. With the Gamma Simulator in its eyes and program codes to tame the behavior inside King Ghidorah's head, Mechagodzilla could be realized. Because Mei couldn't open the door quickly enough, Lee Shaw and Kentaro released a Skull Island creature to create mass panic. This creature is the Needle Walker, imprisoned by Apex. As everyone panicked, Mei finally opened the door, only to find the Gamma Simulator completely dismantled. Apex had been trying to study how the device worked. It turns out Apex never actually had the functional Titan frequency mimicry tool they claimed, and since it was destroyed, Hiroshi couldn't use it to stop Titan X. Meanwhile, in San Francisco, dozens of ships and fighter jets waited for Titan X. Tim and the others were tense, fearing a second Godzilla incident. However, fighter jets soon reported that nothing was at the target location. No pilots detected Titan X, making Tim suspicious of the tracking device installed by Apex. When they returned to Monarch's tracking tool, they discovered the object monitored for 23 hours was just a whale. Apex had intentionally created a fake tracker to keep Monarch away from Titan X and damage their credibility. Despite the evacuation and military readiness, it was all a deception. Apex's trickery worked, leaving the actual location of Titan X unknown. In the Apex room, Lee Shaw and the others found a Titan X migration map created by Bill Randa. After being heartbroken by Keiko's love letter to Lee Shaw, Bill Randa had wandered alone to visit places frequented by Titan X. This was how the migration map was originally created. According to Keiko, Titan X will appear in San Soledad, the same location where Lee Shaw and Keiko first saw it. The next episode will return to that site. Episode 4 ends with May wanting to monitor how far this Titan control program can go, thinking Apex's idea might not be entirely bad. Though generally harmful since Apex wants to weaponize Titans, May will continue working there while acting as an informant for the team. Kate finally joins them again as Hiroshi reads his mother's old letter to Lee Shaw. He realizes that Bill Randa left him as a child because his mother was having an affair. This bitter realization reveals the family rift hidden behind Monarch's secrets all this time. This episode begins with a flashback of Hiroshi singing to Kate over the phone at the hospital where Kentaro was born. He didn't intend to have another child and named him Kentaro. In the present, Hiroshi sees Keiko's letter to Lee Shaw and takes it, walking away angrily. Keiko approaches him, but he remains distant. Hiroshi believes Bill Randa didn't love him, feeling betrayed. Cora, Brenda, and their team head to San Soledad to stop the Titan. Lee Shaw advises Hiroshi not to push his mother away due to his anger over the past. A cargo plane arrives to transport them to South America. Tim tries to convince his boss to follow Lee Shaw's lead instead of Apex when tracking the Titan, but the suggestion is rejected. On the plane, the trip is quiet until Kate speaks up, though Keiko prefers to discuss what happened to her in San Francisco. Kate mentions hearing a song from the ocean there. Lee Shaw announces they will land in 2 hours. Kentaro questions their certainty, which they link to Bill Randa's discovery. The Suzuki device had awakened the Titan earlier than its 2023 schedule. Lee Shaw discusses Apex's plan to control the Titan, questioning their secrecy. After landing, Kate and Kentaro discuss why their father had dual families. Keiko asks Lee Shaw why he kept the letters, and he explains they were his only memories of her. Hiroshi walks alone. Apex was also at that island, cooking up something to control Titan X when he shows up. Keiko explains to Hiroshi that she loved his father and apologized for sleeping with someone else. But Hiroshi is relieved, having thought his dad left because of him. Later that night, the island vibrates like they all knew Titan X is here. Beneath the island, hundreds of Scarab emerge and head towards their mother. Kate hears Titan X roaring and, as she moves closer, is confronted by the monster. The Apex are busy trying to send a drone inside Titan X to gain control. Hiroshi sees Kate moving towards the Titan and calls her, but she doesn't listen. The Apex finally fire their drone, which somehow affects Kate as she screams in pain. Titan X starts to destroy the place. The Apex decide to suspend their operation and evacuate, but during the chaos, Hiroshi is badly injured trying to save Kate. Keiko and Kate sing him a song, and Hiroshi dies a sad death, his last words apologizing to Kate for missing so much in her life, and that was how the episode ended. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss the next epic story. See you in the next video.